B&B's World, and we are back at it again with another video.
Always be around. I just really need your love. Maybe you could be the one. I just wanna see you one more time. Oh, I just really need your love. Maybe.
Today, y'all are gonna get me, but what I wanted to do was I wanted to come on and do a review of a few things that we used during our wedding. The major thing was my wedding dress. Start kind of showing y'all what I wore during my wedding, or for my wedding. First of all, I didn't want a wedding at all. I felt like weddings were overpriced. I felt like people had weddings, and some folks still paying on weddings to this day. Like, that's not cool. And I also saw like a lot of my friends and stuff being stressed out about weddings, people in their weddings stressing them out, and I was just like, you know, I don't want that. I want to get married to you. I want to enjoy it. I want to be happy, and that'd be that. When we were getting ready to have the engagement party, our list ended up being like 150, close to 200. Now mind you, you feeding 200 people, you got decorations, you got to find a place for 200 people to fit. So it went from like this small budget, this small personal thing that we were having to like this party. So I have many different sets of friends. Me and Trail, we have many different sets of friends. We got our friends who like to go out and eat and chill, or you know, do stuff at the house. And then we got our friends who like to dress up and show up and and like fashion show type stuff. So those friends, they know who they are, turned the engagement party into a fashion show, and they also turned it into like this exclusive, like invite only type thing. And I'm not even gonna lie, I got wrapped up in it and was just like, yeah, like it's exclusive, y'all dripping with the drayers, y'all gotta come with it, da-da-da with the woo. Well, then COVID happened, which it has been a very unfortunate thing and situation for a lot of people, but it really worked out for us because then we had to scratch the engagement party. Like, it was maybe a week before our engagement party, or maybe even a couple of days before our engagement party, it was announced that more than 50 people could not come together. Okay, to be honest, I didn't care. I was only inviting people who we fool with, and like fool with on like a regular basis, not just people that we talk to randomly every now and then. But we know quite a few people, like from college and even high school, and you know, family members out of town and stuff like that. So it was pretty hard trying to narrow down the guest list for even the engagement party, let alone the wedding that we were gonna try to have. So at first we were like, all right, 50 people for the wedding. We started off with 50, then we cut it down to like 25. Then we were like, okay, you know what, grandparents, parents only, you know, people who were there for our relationship. Because if you ever hear me say that me and Trail, we went through a lot. We went through a lot with like family members and just a whole bunch of stuff. So people who were there for our relationship, people who, you know, loved on us, pushed us together, and really rooted for us, those were the people that I specifically wanted at our wedding. And then I talked it over with Trail, and he was just like, yeah, that makes sense, because you know, it cut down on costs, and yeah, we didn't have to worry about no craziness. And we were able to really enjoy ourselves. It was difficult because I'm very indecisive, and Trail is not as indecisive as I am, but we're both Libras, so I changed my dress probably like 2 or 3 times. Yeah. And then Trail changed his tux. I might have him come in on this. He might not want to, but he also got his suit for a little or nothing compared to, you know, what other people would pay. A lot of our stuff came from Amazon, JJ's, Boohoo Man. He loves Boohoo Man. He was able to find a suit from Boohoo Man. And yeah, I think we probably paid, our wedding was probably like $2,500. And that's including my dress, including our venue. And we ended up having a lot of help from family and friends. Like, our wedding was a blessing because at the time I was studying for boards while I was trying to plan this wedding. And it was just people coming out the woodworks like, you need help with this, you know, we want to gift you this, you know, let's do this. Like, we barely had to come out of our pocket for anything. So shout out to all of those people who were in our corner when it came down to me trying to study and plan a wedding and just all the other stuff, because I stress easily. And yeah, it was just, I honestly wouldn't recommend having a wedding unless you have a whole lot of time on your hands for a wedding, because it was stressful. It was crazy. So let's talk about that. The craziness of having a wedding. I might do a part 2. Yeah, so this part 1, it'll be part 1 and part 2. Part 1 will be, you know, how we led up to having a wedding, and then part 2 will be the craziness of having a wedding, how we planned our wedding, how we chose our budget, how we stuck to our budget, and more. So let's get started on showing off the things that I wore for my wedding. The first thing I'm gonna show off is my veil. So my veil was like, don't give me the line. I'm gonna try to find the link to it and put it in the comments. My veil was a cathedral veil, and it was, before I altered it, it was 120 inches long. I got this from JJ's house. And what I ended up doing was altering it, or getting it altered. I also put my Alterations lady, her contact information in the comments, because she is great, like amazing. I love her. She was just always willing to do it. Mind you, I told you I am a Libra. I changed my mind a lot. I'm never able to settle on anything, but they were really nice. Like, it's almost like, I mean, I'm pretty sure she cared, because I was messaging her almost every day like, hey, can we do this? Can we alter this? Can we fix this? Can we make this into this? And she always said yes. She always delivered. So shout out to Miss Trish for making my dreams come true. Anyway, this is my veil, and I'm going to try this on for you all. So I did keep my pixie cut during my wedding. I thought that would be really unique, because normally I see a lot of brides with longer hairdos, and I always want to be really different. And yeah, just not the norm. I like to do I like to be different, let's just say that. So my veil was long. I had never seen anybody recently do a really long veil, and I had never seen anybody do a drop veil. And so I was just like, you know what, I want to do both of those, like the Kim Kardashian type veil, the flowy, that type of thing. So this is my veil, and I'll pan out so that y'all can see it. Let me grab some of it. And the lady who did my hair, I also put her contact information. She always does my hair. She cuts it, relaxes it, colors it, whatever I need done to it, she does it. And I always love it. So I'll put her contact information in the comments as well. Do a little shout out for her, Miss Danny. She is located in Little Rock, Arkansas. That's where I'm from anyway. But I'm about to show y'all the details. Well, rewind. So she kept enough hair at the top, so if you are a bride and you have a pixie cut, or I would say like a ball fade or whatever, you can make it work. If you want a long veil, you can make it work. I had a really hard time finding brides who did a pixie cut. I gotta fly in my house, y'all. Anyway, I had a hard time finding brides who did a pixie cut for their wedding and also did a cathedral veil. It was like non-existent. Either they did like a cute little headpiece and kept it at that, or they had a shorter veil. But I was like, no, I don't want that. So this is my veil. I don't know if y'all can see, but a few of the details in my veil. I would say it's more of like a sequence, and the threading kind of came out a little bit because I tried this thing on a lot. Like at one point, as soon as I got it, the first week I got it, I was trying it on every day. So I would say that as far as like the stitching and everything, you definitely get what you pay for. It's not just 100% secure to the material, but it's really pretty, and especially for the price. If you can see, this is the end of my veil. Hold on, let me see if I can get y'all a better view of it. So this is it. And I was like, oh, I'm so in love. When the dress came in, I tried it on just like my veil. I tried it on every day to the point where I started to not like it anymore. Yep, I do that. I do that sometimes. I really do love this dress. This is my dress. The back of it has buttons going down it. It looks really white in this video, but it's actually an ivory color. What it really does is it actually zips. So that's really convenient. I was able to put this dress on myself, like embroidery on it. It kind of goes all the way down the dress. Stay tuned for a video of me outside with my dress and my veil on, and probably not my jewelry, but with those two pieces on, so that you can get the full effect. Who decided to join? That is all. We need you to like,
comment,
subscribe,
and we will see you all later.